Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. And today I'm going to show you some of the products which I picked up from Tarte and one or two random products. So before I show the Tarte products to you, I thought let me just show you the random products which I picked up. So the first random product is a perfume. This is the Dolce & Gabbana perfume in the fragrance light blue. Now practically I just thought let me just try some other brands also. So just bought, obviously I didn't buy this, I just got this as a gift and let's see how it is. So I thought I'll just show it to you. This is like a new addition of perfume to my collection and I've already done a whole perfume video. Let me at least do one. Okay, it's very mild. Yeah, it's very mild, so it's like a very nice fragrance. It's a very refreshing fragrance, as the name suggests, a light blue. So this is like the first product. Second is a brush set which I picked up from Amazon and I am having a lot of hope from this set. Now this is a 12 brush set of eye makeup wholly solely. And apparently when I opened this and I saw the brush cut texture and I felt it, it's really good. Like, you know, I feel I will be liking these brushes and sooner I will be decluttering a lot of my brushes and I will be telling you which all brushes I'm going to declutter. But I will be doing a first impression on these brushes so that you have a good idea. And they were not very expensive also, as much as I remember. I think I paid 600 for them on Amazon. So I will try to mention the link in my description, but I will try these brushes and let you know. Like, you know, I will show it to you how they work. But apparently they look good in the box. Now the Tarte products. Now there were two eyeshadow palettes which I was eyeing from the longest time. The longest. And they are very old palettes, not very new. But I feel like if you don't want to invest so much of money, like don't want to buy unnecessary palettes being launched by these brands, then I think from this particular brand you can go for these two palettes at least, because these two palettes are, I think, the best seller palettes of theirs so far, I feel, and as much as I know. So the first palette which I bought is the Tartelette in Bloom clay palette. This is how the outer box is. And I bought these palettes on recommendation of Antariksha because I asked her, if you really want me to pick two palettes, which will be those two palettes? And these are the two palettes, like ranking 1. So this comes with this kind of a paper in which they have shown how you can work with the shadows. But then the palette is like this. This is the like upper body, and then behind it is like this. It's very shiny though. It's very reflective, and in my video also the lighting would have changed in between. Now let's open the suspense. This is how the palette is. Okay, let me just get out this thing. This is the clay palette. Like, this is like their one of the best palettes so far, and there is another Bloom palette which has only mattes. But I personally wanted a palette which has a combination of mattes and shimmers, because I cannot buy all the palettes from Tarte because it is expensive affair, and nowadays I have been restricting myself to just unnecessarily buy and pile up in my makeup closet. So I thought this will be a nice buy, so I bought this one. This is amazing. I'll just give you a little close up if you want. This is how the palette looks like. It's very warm tone, very warm tone. So this is the first palette, and I'm just going to get this away from my lap, or else, you know, the lighting of this whole video will change. Next is the Tartelette Toasted palette. Now again, this was their holiday collection palette, as much as I remember, and I always wanted this palette. Like the time it was launched, I just wanted this anyhow. So this is how the palette's upper body is, and then behind is the same. Like you can see my background also, I don't want to show you much. So this is how it is, and then again it comes with a clean film which is flimsy. I don't know why they added this. This is like of a very low quality. Like I think Makeup Revolution gives you much better quality plastic, or I would say a protector, but this is like very flimsy, so it's of no use, but still it's just there in the palette. And this is how the Toasted palette looks like. Again, wow palette. Now if you are confused, like, you know, if you feel they both look same, no, they don't look same. I'll show you both of them side by side. This is how they are. I think this is more of a, they both are neutral palettes, but this is more of another first level neutral warm palette, and this is more of a holiday vibed palette, like has more deeper tone shades. So they both are different, and you can definitely go ahead and buy both, and it will solve the purpose. So these are the two palettes from Tarte I always wanted to own, and I'm really glad I own them. Next is the holiday collection, which I picked up, 2018 holiday collection. Now Tarte always comes out with amazing holiday collection. Now I already have one of their holiday collection palette, which is a collector's palette. It is very huge. It's very huge, and I'm not able to use it. This time I thought I will wisely buy a holiday palette. I will just not buy a palette because it looks fancy, it looks loud, it looks wow. So this time I thought I will buy something which I will use it. I will just not keep it because I just bought it and I was just wowed by the look of the palette. No, this time I thought I will go very smart on buying holiday palette. So I went ahead and bought this set. Now I don't know if it is called anything. Nothing is written on the box as if. So this is how the box is, and this is how the layout of the holiday palette is. Let's jump on to the palette itself. This is how the box comes, and all pineapple has been made. There's another holiday set which is of a pineapple shape, but this is not. So this is the box, and then you open the box like this, and then you get blush, a lip paint, a mascara, a kajal, and then you get a palette. Now this is a best thing about this holiday collection or the set is that the palette comes out by itself. Like, you don't have to carry this bulky box with you. I'll show you the size of the box. Now my first holiday collector's palette which I bought is of this size, and it's more longer than this. So it's very difficult to carry these kind of things when you're traveling, or for that matter, even if you're in the house and you're using your makeup, it gets very difficult to use these kind of palettes. So then that's why I bought very smart this time, very smart. So this is how the palette looks like, and it's apparently the biggest palette I've ever seen in Tarte, I feel, with the such huge pan size. This is how it is, and it comes with its own mirror, and this is how the shades are. Now if I would say that, you know, if you are not a person who can invest a lot of money on multiple palettes, then I would rather or highly recommend you to go for this holiday set, because you get to try a lot of products. Now apparently the shadows in this palette are so good, like, you know, they have cooler tones, they have warm tones, they have right amount of mattes, right amount of shimmers, and different shades of shimmers, so that you can play on more and create a different kind of looks. So I'm really happy that they came out with this kind of a palette, which, like, you know, comprises of all the shades I love. So Bodyshop, big thumbs up. I have not yet used the palette, I've just got it, so I thought I'll use it someday and I'll show you. If you really want me to review or use this palette and show it to you, do let me know. Now I will take out this set from the box. Now this is a blush, and this is apparently a very good blush, and I always wanted to try a Tarte blush. Like, I already have a blushes, but it is in that collector set, so it's very difficult, and I wanted something single, so I bought this one. Then I got this lip paint, a mascara, and a kajal. I'm not going to take out these three. Instead, I'm going to show you the blush which I received in this, and I think all the sets you will get the same blush. So this is how the blush shade is, more of a peachy tone, and it's more of a it has a little flecks of shimmer, but it is not going to show up on your skin that way. But it's a very nice muted blush, and these kind of blush, who doesn't like it? Everybody loves it. So this is the whole set, and you can just keep it in this and all secured. So if you're traveling, you can carry for your whole, like, you know, your whole eye is at least covered in this, and then you get a blush. So, and you pay, I think, I don't know how much you pay because I don't remember how much I paid. I think it's for $44, or I think it is for $44 or $54. So, and this was bought directly from the Tarte site. I didn't buy it from Instagram. So this was the whole Tarte haul. This was a very mini haul. So I hope you loved watching. I loved shopping. Definitely, you can see my expressions, and I'm dying to use this palette ASAP. So yeah, I loved doing these kind of videos, you know. And if you really loved watching my video, do consider subscribing. Click onto that small notification bell so that you get notified for my future uploads. And do let me know how is this background, because today I just wanted to sit on the floor and film, and this was the best I could get. So I thought, let me sit here and film. And I don't know how the lighting is, so while editing only I'll come to know. And since it's a haul video, it's all sorted. So take care of yourself. Bye bye, and keep watching my videos.